Jai Gurudev children. In our previous video, we discussed about the English writers and their works. Today, we are going to discuss about the special features of Indian languages. No country in the world comes close to matching the linguistic diversity of India. Just the number of mother tongues in the country as listed in the last census is 1652. Children, do you have any idea about the oldest spoken languages in the world? They are Sanskrit, Tamil, Hebrew, Greek, Latin, and Chinese. These 6 languages are known as the oldest spoken languages in the world. Did you know that there are 4 groups in which Indian languages are categorized? Well, all the Indian languages would fall into one of the 4 major groups, such as Afro-Asiatic, Dravidian, Indo-European, and Sino-Tibetan. Children, try to find out in which group your mother tongue belongs. Did you know that International Mother Language Day is based on the Bengali language movement? The Bengali language movement was a political movement in former East Bengal, that is present-day Bangladesh, advocating the recognition of the Bengali language as an official language of the then domain of Pakistan in order to allow its use in government and education. Here are some amazing facts about Sanskrit, one of the oldest language known to mankind. Sanskrit is the most computer-friendly language. 14 universities in Germany offer Sanskrit as a subject. Dual number in Sanskrit. Dual number is the unique grammatical aspect which exists only in Sanskrit language today. Dual number is known as Dvivachan in Sanskrita. Dual number also existed in olden European languages. However, most of them lost it during their subsequent evolution, except Sanskrit language. Example: Hastaha singular or Ekavachan. Hastau dual or Dvivachan. Hastaha plural or Bahuvachan. Sanskrit is supposed to belong to the same family as Latin. Yes, Sanskrit belongs to the Indo-European family of languages and mother of many languages like Latin. The people of Mattur village in Karnataka speak to each other in Sanskrit language. Hindi has nearly 500 million speakers all over the world. It is the 3rd most spoken language worldwide. Bengali and Punjabi are also included in the list of top 10 languages. George Bush, former president of the USA, had allocated a budget of $114 million for teaching Hindi in the US. Tamil and Sanskrit both are one of the oldest languages of the world and have extremely strong oral traditions, as writing came much later to India in comparison to other parts of the world. The writing system of Indian languages originated from the Brahmi script. Tamil is the official language in Singapore and Sri Lanka. It has been recognized as a minority language in South Africa, Malaysia, and Mauritius. Tamil also has meanings as beauty, sweet, and natural. Kannada language has the 2nd oldest written tradition of all vernacular languages of India. More than 1,000 notable writers have contributed to the wealth of the language. The only Indian author who got maximum awards for literature is the Kannada poet Sri Kuvempu. Kannada is the only Indian language which got maximum Gyanpith awards. 8 of the Kannada writers bagged this prestigious award. Hailed as the sweetest language by Rabindranath Tagore, Telugu is the only language in the Eastern world that has every single word ending with a vowel sound. This is why it is known as the Italian of the East. The language has been incorporated with the most number of idioms and proverbs when compared to any other language. And one more very interesting fact about Bengali language is gender free. The grammar of the language is gender free. There is no gendered noun in the Bengali language. Very fascinating example is Sri Raghava Yadaviyam. This is not exactly a work of the ancient Vedic men. The short text of 30 verses which was compiled in the 17th century. The name of the text itself is quite curious. The words Sri Raghava denotes Lord Rama. The later one Yadaviyam, that is Yadava, denotes Lord Krishna. The 30 shlokas in the text describe glimpses of Rama's life. The sloka justifies the term Sri Raghava in the name of the text. Now, the above text is read exactly in the reversed order. Interestingly, it talks about the Leelas of Krishna or the stories of Krishna. Amazing, isn't it? The 30 shlokas, when read in the order which they are composed in, describe the story of Rama, while when they are read in the reverse order, describe the story of Krishna. This shows the richness of the Sanskrit language. In 2014, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji greeted the nation in 18 languages on the occasion of India's 68th Independence Day. From Gujarati to Kannada, Punjabi to Assamese. Children, we all must celebrate the linguistic diversity of India. The languages are deeply related to the history, culture, and tradition of a particular place or a particular community. So, children, try to find out the unique features of your mother tongue. Jai Gurudev.